Okay, we're back at the same team, same me. Now then, DOU versus ACT. We're gonna have Jue coming out for our match 4 game 1. Of course, it's gonna be a mercenary. It's a mercenary antiquarian barmaid, and of course an embalmer coming out immediately, as we do see as well with the 2 stack of. I think that's 2 stack of pattern breaking, yes, from Jue's side. But deciding to chase after Barmaid first, as we do see here as well. Playing a little bit of a mind game here, but Barmaid getting an 88%. 88% wax right there. Should be able to get a max, but sadly there is a flywheel on the Barmaid though. Therefore, it simply just means that you won't be able to land this 100% wax on towards the Barmaid anymore. It's a little bit unfortunate that the Barmaid here will just be putting down pallets as much as possible, and of course flywheel being ready up and ready to go as well. Doesn't seem like Blink will be ready on time for Jue to blink the Barmaid down. So for this, for Jue to aim for more here, he needs to land another 100% wax somehow. But of course, Barmaid using the speed boost right there. Phase 2 has been opened, but little does Jue know, this is a flywheel Barmaid. Ooh, but the flywheel didn't come out. That makes it a whole lot different right now. Barmaid going in pretty darn early right here, as we do see as well. 70 seconds to 80 seconds into the game, and of course, Downey near Nan Cypher. But did the embalmer see the Barmaid's face is the main question as of now. Because if the embalmer did see, then there's a huge chance for a rebound kind of potential right here. But from what I'm seeing right now, if the embalmer is not willing to go out, then that simply just means the embalmer still has not seen the face of our Barmaid. But seeing the face of the Barmaid right now, both of them definitely needs to rotate out. But it seems like Barmaid wants to stay. No, embalmer wants to stay here and wants Barmaid to rotate out instead. Barmaid here jumping down immediately. Sadly, it won't be a double hit, but Zhang Yijie wants it down as far away as possible from the chair, just so she has more of a chance to rebound play. Of course, putting down the pallet right there. Sadly, she doesn't seem like it'll be more than enough. Could not do any pallet stone right there because of the fact that the wax has blocked the pallet immediately right there. Now then, definitely can chair back up towards towards Big Bowl, but it does seem like there's a chair on the bottom side, as we do see here as well. I'm gonna check the quality real quick. Okay, the quality is at 1080p. Okay, that's the best I can do. But immediately embalming 8 seconds in. Barmaid can't really contain anymore, but with the embalmer's coffin here, it should be more than enough for this to at least guarantee a tie. You're opening hot wax right there. Did manage to land it there though, thankfully, but at the end of the day, it is what it is here. If we want, we can definitely have like an anti-current coming to harass in this area and all, but it seems like anti-current's pretty darn far away from the Barmaid, so this seems like the DOU is gonna aim for the tie instead. With a game like this, they are just missing 2 ciphers at 50%, so it's not too bad. But Mercenary being half health right now, if we can finish one cipher and just leave, that would be ideal. Mercenary at 96, 97, it seems like he decided to leave the cipher immediately. The cipher has not been locked, which is a little bit more of an unfortunate situation. From our Mercenary side, he does still have Trailwell Pad, and it seems like if Jue wants, aiming for the embalmer would be the best course of action here, but that's only the case of if Jue knows the embalmer doesn't have borrowed time. With the persona of flywheel and knee-jerk reflex right here, it's a bit of an oof moment for both of them. But also for our wax artist here, as long as he lands at 100% wax, hot wax immediately comes through. Flywheel definitely is a thing. Flywheel coming out immediately from Nan. Jue decides that he wants to hit and get the flywheel out ASAP instead. But of course, still having Blink on his hands right here. Needs to be very careful how to play this. Immediately blinking down, very nicely done. But where is the last cipher is the biggest question as of now. Last cipher is currently in Shack, but it doesn't seem like our hunter wants a chair inside Shack though. It's very unfortunate, very unfortunate. If he does decide to go into Shack and in towards the basement, there probably would have been a better chance in our hunter. Like the moment that wax artist sees that the cipher is shaky in Shack, then he's gonna regret all of it. But of course, pushing. Oh no, he does see the cipher. No, does he see that? He doesn't. But like pushing the anti-current straight towards the other side as of now. It's gonna be an after half for the embalmer, but also is Jue really deciding not to go back right now? Because if he decides not to go back, it's not going to be that much of a great idea. We do see that Silver is also downstairs right now. Definitely could disarm here just so she can reach towards the chair. But also the problem here is gets an immediate hit. Does he have teleport? No, Jue does not have teleport, sadly. Immediately elbow padding in towards the Embalmer. Embalmer does have a Coven on him though, so if Jie can, it would be best to get the hit on Embalmer. But here, as we do see as well, the Tinnitus popping up. It is the anti-currents Tinnitus though, that's the biggest difference here. Weihua wanting to rush that Cypher at 70% as of now. With 3 survivors at half health endgame, it's a little bit, I would say it's very unfortunate. I feel like the moment that you push anti-current away, you should come back and lock that Cypher with the wax right there from Chia's side. But maybe he didn't really see the Cypher shaking, is what I'm gonna say. To elbow pad Ihua, he basically can use one and then like save the last for later. Having teleport out here from our mercenary side, of course, we'll be getting, we're not gonna immediately down just so we're gonna teleport towards Silver Zi, who currently, well, I mean, doesn't really have hot wax, but ooh, that's gonna be 1 stun. That's 25% wax right there, but it's only 4-second disarm, and there's no pallets remaining here if I'm not wrong. But for Jie right here, he needs, oh, never mind. I was about to say he needs to be very careful, because you do need to consider, you do really need to consider, like, if anti-current disarms you for like if anti-current disarms you twice, you're gone. That's basically 8 seconds of disarmament. You can't hit her anymore. But with Ihua here, who has been rescued though, landing the wax there on towards our mercenary. But if you do decide to give this much of a distance between yourself and the Mercy can just elbow pad in. From our Chia side, it does seem like he has hot wax though, so we need to hit Ihua out from this location. Hit Ihua out. The Cypher Machine has been popped as of now. Chasing after Ihua wouldn't be that much of a bad idea, considering that Ihua doesn't have any items remaining. But I guess the biggest problem is the teleport isn't out just yet, and of course the other 2 survivor isn't at the gate as well. If Chia can, I think it would be better to share a little bit closer towards the shack gate instead. But Silver's as well, our anti-current here, currently rotating towards that dungeon. It's going to be a matter of time, right, for Chia to find our anti-courier. But like, even if Chia doesn't find the anti-courier, I feel like Anti can just reach the gate. Yeah, Anti can definitely just reach the gate. If Chia fully commits onto the anti-courier, we do see that Embalmer can just come back anytime he wants. He does have a double window and of course a flywheel right there. But the bar time not popping on towards the Embalmer right there, Chia definitely felt the pain. Yeah. There was definitely a huge pain right there. Sadly, Anti-Current isn't really nearby. Really wanted to play a little bit of a betting game there. But I guess, you know what? This is what did this for now. From our Silver side, it does seem like it'll be a tie here. So let's congratulate you for the tie. Especially with Game 1 getting tie is already really good. Moving on then, shall we? Pros popping out as well. Oh, moving on, Dongshen's Dream. I have not seen Dream Witch for so long from him. But also, fun fact, Insolence Dream Witch here coming from Dongshen's side immediately. The Insolence Dream Witch wish. It's a bit of a stretch, I think. Insolence Dream Witch with Blink. Probably the Insolence coming out right here is just for the end game. Honestly, end game containment. No, end game map control. That's all what I see the Insolence here for. But of course, Sen here holding on towards the ball immediately, but also at the same time, it's okay for him to use ball here, yeah. Jumping over that window immediately, putting down the pallet as well. No, he didn't really put down the pallet, but he does need to rotate away. Will be giving his own follower here as of now, which is a nice sign, of course, for Dongshen. But also at the same time, from the survivor side here, you do need to consider quite a bit, considering the fact that if Dongshen does have blink here, the moment that you blink down with the main follower is, genuinely speaking, the moment that you wouldn't have anything else. But from Dongshen's side as well, he knows that survivors want to give him the leech. And of course, immediately blinking on towards our Acrobat right there, leeching on towards the Acrobat. At least we have 2 blink now on towards Dongshen's hands. But here's the biggest problem once again. They know that there's no trump card. So blinking down right here will be important. But Sen, very good job right there with a side step, jumping out immediately. And of course, Danny Gurin coming with a harass once again. That definitely would have been a very fast down from Dongshen's side. But sadly, the blink really just missed by that side step there from Sen. It was a really good flex from Sen though, I won't lie about that. But of course, Fox right here, Oh yeah, that was out of range there. That was using Sen's leech, and then, of course it went out of range. Once again, Fox successfully using the flywheel to dodge all that, but of course Fox with a bodyguard potential right there as well with the anti-Korean, successfully allowing Sen to contain for an even longer time, as we do see here. 3 ciphers are almost done. It was supposed to be 3 ciphers at 50% by the time Sen is down with that Insolence stream witch, but no, it makes everything a whole lot different now, doesn't it? Makes everything a whole lot different now. Whoop, didn't really get the hit right there, but of course flywheeling once again. Sen getting a really good grasp of that not mind game of that Dream Witch's follower's hitbox. Knows that it's very short, it steps back a little bit, but also not very close towards the other follower, able to utilize that flywheel and of course balling away, forcing this third blink from Dream Witch. Well, 1 blink from the main body and then 2 blinks from one from the main follower and 1 from the other follower. Here as we do see as well though, Sen has already contained enough 3 cipher machines done, and Dongxian still cannot get Sen onto her chair. Why? Because Sen's just crawling away with that flywheel crawling speed boost, isn't he? We also do see that Lisa is also nearby as well. Probably wouldn't even need to use that much elbow pads for herself to get through. We do see the anti-Korean here from Zibi's side. Would you look at that? That's an elbow pad from from the toy merchant side though. So that toy merchant's elbow pad would be able, you could give it to anti-Korean after she uses all her flute for her ass, but then at the end of the day we do see that Lisa behind this big windmill at the corner right here. Definitely can just elbow pad in for the normal rescue. And really just, oh, she's coming in now. And we're gonna play a little bit of a mind game right there, but still hitting the mercenary. I feel like even if that was a terror shot, the cipher machine still would have been enough. Gets the pallet over the hit there from Dream Witch's side. But unfortunately, we do see that Fox and Zibi are basically just rushing the cipher as of now. Currently be at 54%. Dongxian blinking out and wanting to lock that cipher as much as possible. But by the time you finish leeching onto or someone, the cipher machine will be at 80%. It's currently at 83%, it's at 85%. It's currently Fox nearby though. Fox can definitely give the free hit, but also at the same time, 1 second after the main follower comes, Fox reacting immediately right there. Sheesh. Reacting immediately right here, giving a bit of a disarm. We do see a 95% right there. Cipher machine is not done just yet, but thankfully that hit at Fox. I mean, whether if it hit a Fox or the toy merchant, both of them can just stand there, right? And then like gets the rescue from Lisa's side. Lisa taking the hit here wouldn't be too bad. Like whoever takes the hit here, we're just gonna pop the cipher. In a nutshell. But from both sides right now, you won't get terror shock when you're dispelling leech. But would you look at this? Dongxian once again. Wow. This is mind game after mind game after mind game after mind game. This is Dongxian's evil villain arc. Oh, you wanna pop that cipher? Nah, you're not getting out anymore after that. You cannot press escape as well, that's not allowed. Just saying. You'll be dotted 5 points for that, so that's not allowed, especially with ACT where they have a huge point advantage right here. Now then, with Zibi being on the chair here, it doesn't really matter that much. We do see that Fox is just going to disarm as much as possible, getting rid of her own leech right there. We do see that Lisa is also very close nearby as well, being basically not pool, in beach. Being in beach right here, but no one's willing to open the gate though. That's a little bit of an unfortunate situation for ACT here. They need to somehow be able to get their end game correct, but at least the good news is that Lisa has 2 elbow pads here. Sees where Lisa is doing. She has to be very careful here as well. As we do see, the dungeon is near the beach as well. Acrobat opening the gate as fast as possible as he could, but compared to a normal survivor who takes 18 seconds, Acrobat takes 25 or 26 if I'm not wrong. But with Fox being nearby as well, Sen needs to leave. As in Sen actually needs to leave. Fox is going to rotate in towards the dungeon as of now, because Lisa does know where the dungeon is, so definitely have given the dungeon location already. Lisa utilizing the 2 elbow pads just so Fox can take dungeon. Very nicely done from the survivor side. It's going to be a 3-man escape here from ACT. That Insolence Dream Witch honestly is good, but if it wasn't for that failed blink, it would have been a 4-man elimination. But moving on.